Steph Curry and the Warriors next game. I've been looking forward to this for a while now. You know they'll be running and gunning. And Steph's gonna do 2 or 3 things that make you want to stop and stare. But we can't let that distract us. Because if we lose focus for even a second, they'll be up 20. So maybe it's up to me to put on a little show of my own.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner.
And the Warriors on a single-game road trip here before heading back home. Well, they're entering a bit of a soft spot in their schedule, facing off guys against some of the lower-ranked teams in the league, and we'll see if they're able to take advantage and add their win total.
And seeing where the Warriors
The Warriors trail.
You know, the Phoenix Suns played well overall last season, but they still couldn't match up against some of the teams in the West. Had a hard time with in-conference battles.
6 to shoot. Here's Barbosa, and he misses the go-ahead basket.
They've got a narrow edge here in rebounding early on. You wonder how much that'll play going forward.
Yeah, it's a game of inches in every play counts.
Here's Freak, coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. The defense stood tall there.
While we've got a moment, let's now take a look at the teams that have the most second-chance points on the season. The Suns third.
And just having a terrific year on the offensive glass, it's because everybody buys in. Not just the big men, but even the guards are getting in on the act.
And he can't hit the second. When you think about Sean Livingston, you think about the career that might have been an absolute rising star after being taken Clark fourth back in the 2004 draft.
Kevin, he was averaging over 5 assists a game as a teenager. And his shot was improving every year. Then the devastating knee injury. Just great to see him back playing basketball.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
And getting back to Livingston, he's had comeback after comeback. I mean, each time he'd start to flash those unbelievable movement skills, he'd get injured again. It's a shame because he was on the path to becoming one of the game's great young point guards.
And that one's good. Freak. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Got a hand on it, and he's able to get it back. Livingston, that's good. There's 39 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game.
And for Livingston, last season with the Warriors was a dream. He got to back up Steph, so he got to play against second stringers, and we got to see flashes of his dominant traits again. What a happy ending for him.
That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
And the rejection by Ezeli.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
Here's Freak. And Tyson Chandler, known for being a great teammate, very vocal leader certainly. He talked about how
players do the policing. Coach sets a standard.
don't you need a player for Phoenix and then for Golden State? Festus Ezeli, he's jacked in for Bogut. Green comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Barbosa in for Klay Thompson. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Barnes and Green are the forward set. Barbosa is out there with Steph Curry. And it's Ezeli in at the 5, roaming the paint. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here is Livingston. He's got 7.
And how about Sean Livingston? Just a terrific comeback story. Of course, he suffered that famous knee injury, one of the worst I've ever seen, and he has willed himself back to become a valuable player in this league.
Livingston hits both of them. What a year for the Warriors. Clark won their division for the first time in 39 years, ran away with the very tough Western Conference.
And there were a number of surprises last season, Kevin, but the Warriors were at the top of the list. I mean, I don't think anybody, including you and I, pegged them to be as good as they were.
Especially the way the finals began.
Exactly.
5 to shoot. And it's Freak missing. Golden State's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. And that one's good. Barnes.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Freak, pass to Len. Terrific design on the big push. He lays it in.
And the Warriors won 51 games back in 2014, improved that mark by 16 wins last season. Among teams that won at least 50 games in the previous year, that 16-game improvement was an NBA record for the Warriors.
Nobody near Barnes, but they'll get another chance. There's a good screen. And stolen by Booker. It's 2-on-1. Here's Tucker, finished off the break. Tucker's got the game tied up here for the Suns.
And you can see the importance of that steal. I mean, really a 4-point turnaround with the conversion at the other end right there.
Yeah, the importance of the defense there. Instead of giving up the bucket and having that 5-point deficit, all of a sudden, we got a tie ball game.
It goes without saying the Warriors set franchise records all over the place with their play. Their win total being the highest ever, but also of note was it was the first time they've won 50 games in back-to-back seasons. They seem to truly have arrived as a top-notch franchise in this current state of the NBA.
Len with a screen on Barnes. Len sets a screen for Freak. And up top, feeds it to Freak. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Here's Booker, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Livingston, no luck.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Len sets a screen for Freak. It's rebounded by Golden State. Barnes has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Barbosa, what a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer. Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway. Both teams making some changes here. There's 1:54 left in the third quarter. Freak in at point guard. John Lure's out there with P.J. Tucker. Then it's Alex Len, and it's Booker in at the shooting guard. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Len, a screen. Here's Freak. Green with the rebound.
That's what we call good defense in the paint, worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's his easy back.
Checked in for Phoenix. Then for the Warriors, Andrew Bogut. He's checked in for Draymond Green. Klay Thompson comes in for Barnes. And it's Stephen Curry in for Sean Livingston. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Steph Curry's out there with Barbosa. Then it's Thompson. Then there's Festus Ezeli. And it's Bogut in at the 5 down low. Phoenix has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capability.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for him, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight, Greg. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Curry. Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
There's 37 seconds left in the fourth. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Pass to Barbosa. Thompson with it. He dishes it to Curry. Shot clock at 5. The three-pointer off the mark.
And although not a block officially, it might as well have been his ability to react and alter the shot.
Greg, I don't think there was any doubt about it. His defense threw him off on that shot.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here.
Yes, Kevin, thank you.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Stephen Curry. No matter what they threw at him during the second half, it seemed like he had the answer and was able to find all the shots he wanted.